Shalom. I want to begin the lesson off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakwadash. Double blessings and honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. Back here with another lesson through the Spirit. I'm going to be talking about this video I came across on Instagram. Got a few precepts I'm going to pull out regarding it. Whatever else the Spirit allows, I'll bring that out as well. So, the lesson shouldn't be too long. If you hear me crunching, I'm just eating some fries. Also, I want to say, Shabbat Shalom. But yeah, man. Without further ado, let's get into it.
And when you least expect it, bam! Next war of our lifetime is going to be ridiculously scary. Let me walk you through some realistic scenarios. And believe it or not, everything I'm showing you is 100% real. Alright, so first picture this. Y'all are able to wipe out the enemy team. You're right in front of a pond, and all of a sudden, thousands of drones come up out the water. Yes, attack drones can now sit at the bottom of lakes and other bodies of water with weaponry and come out whenever they want to. And when you least expect it, bam, they are everywhere. Y'all thought you had it down, but that's only 1/10. Let's keep moving on. Now, if you happen to be blessed enough to survive the drone avalanche, and also the nuke avalanche, too bad they know where every single one of y'all are hiding because they have put thousands of Satelloons right above our head. But even more dangerous than this is the all-seeing tech soldiers. But not so quick, my friend, because you still gotta deal with the holograms. Enemy countries will be actively throwing holograms in the sky to make people think their gods are coming. And in conjunction...
So about that hologram stuff, we know that first they use like Project Bluebeam and whatnot. So I'm gonna get a precept concerning that later. Just talking about like false prophets and stuff like that.
With the Satelloons, they'll make you be able to hear it too. And many people at this moment will let their guard down. Alright, so somehow you made it through all that stuff. Now the iron mixed with clay can start looking for you. And these AI techno soldiers can see your heat signatures. They can basically read your thoughts. You think it's far-fetched? Your phone camera does that. Somehow you win, you defeat them, you call your dog to go home, but boom, it's not your dog. It's a robo-dog, hit a flamethrower, and you're done. Y'all.
Yeah, man, so ultimately, they got this shit for you, Jake. These are the type of things that we've been talking about that they're going to implement during Jacob's trouble. You have these people out here saying, nothing can be worse than slavery. Okay, nigga. You see they have this shit, like he said, they know exactly where you are. Able to locate you and shit. Nigga, you're not fighting this shit. I don't care what type of gun you have. You're not fighting it. Robot dogs just mess around. I seen some shooting flamethrowers, all types of stuff, man. Like me and the brother said last night, they've had the stage set for years. They've been had these things. They're far more advanced than you think. I love starting at verse 6. This is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 6. Ask you now and see whether a man doth travail with child, meaning do men give birth? Where do I see? Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, loins being hips, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turning to paleness. So when shit hits the fan, man, it's gonna usher in the MOTB. So ultimately, we waiting on an event that's gonna pop off here. They're gonna force them to implement martial law. Once they implement that, That's when you gonna see shit like this outside, right? You think they creating all this AI and stuff like that for no reason? All these robots, I seen a robot that was moving like an actual human. The torso up, moving exactly like a human. And not like no damn, like it actually was moving like a human. It wasn't no, hey, I can't describe it no better. From the arms to the torso to the midsection, all that stuff. Moving exactly like a human being. This is all a part of Esau's new agenda. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. There's even time to Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Know that to be saved are the elect. You niggas out here that blaspheme the name and all the other stuff. Y'all gonna be grass to Jacob's trouble. It's just gonna hit you like a lawnmower and blow you down. Now, hey, some of y'all may survive it. That just means you was preserved for the second death. That lake of fire, man. So, I better wake up, man. And really, this message is for the elect, so y'all know what's going on out here. I'm keeping y'all up to date. They didn't have this shit back in the day during slavery. Are you kidding me? They'd be terrorizing slaves if they had this type of shit. But hey, there's nothing worse than slavery. According to a lot of you niggas. Right? So, this is Daniel 12:1. And it reads, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. So again, it's talking about the elect. Only the elect will be saved, man. Those that are only Israelites, only people on the earth, actually, they're going to be saved. Okay? I want to jump down to verse 4, which you can read this if you want to. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. So this knowledge, this truth, didn't really surface again until the 60s when I believe it's Elder High Priest Abba Bibbins, started pushing it through. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. So that means a multitude of things, right? Which really is talking about people coming into the truth, learning about it and whatnot, realizing they're Israelite, taking heed and stuff like that, as well as knowledge being increasing throughout history. We've developed a lot with technology and whatnot versus in the former days, things weren't as advanced. So knowledge shall be increased. This is a sign of knowledge being increased. The fact that you have robot dogs, you can have a whole army of them. Robots, you can have a whole army of them. Drones, you can have a whole army of them. And they can do whatever you command them to do. Even movies have talked about this, right? These things happening. Predictive programming. So this is nothing new. But they're going to be bringing this shit out, right? When it talks about the curses in Deuteronomy 28, where it said they're going to, you know what I'm saying, roughly paraphrasing, they're going to seek to destroy you until, you know what I'm saying, they've consumed you and whatnot. Jacob's trouble is another aspect of that, man. This is Jacob's trouble. This is our last, you know what I'm saying, big judgment that we have to face. And for those who are saying, like, there is not going to be no Jacob's trouble, we can't get to the kingdom without Jacob's trouble. We're not worthy to go to the kingdom of heaven yet. We haven't went through shit. Oh, I've already went through my tribulation. Okay, so you went through, you know what I'm saying, not having to eat for a few days, being persecuted, being chased, being delivered up to prisons and whatnot, FEMA camps, being tortured, tempted, all these other things, man. Your faith has been completely tested? Yeah, I don't think so. So I don't want to hear that shit about, oh, there's not going to be no Jacob's trouble. Ain't going to be no Jacob's trouble. Okay. You still got to implement the MOTB. That's not going to happen until Jacob's trouble. It's out there. Like we've been saying, there has to be something that goes down, whether it's a false flag, a psyop, whatever, Black Swan event. Sometimes to go down in order for, you know what I'm saying, Jacob's, or sometimes to go down in order for Jacob's trouble to happen. And it's okay though. Your lack of faith and your lack of belief is gonna show, and y'all are gonna be standing there like I just read in verse 6, Jeremiah 30. Y'all gonna be standing there ashen face. Disbelief, paleness is gonna cover you. All the things that we said. Hey, like the motto of 2025, we shall see. We shall see. This is Psalm chapter 10 and verse 1. Why standest thou afar off? O Yahweh, why hidest thou himself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom Yahweh abhorreth. So that word device means purpose, direction, device, plot. Devices, evil. They're using these things that they've created and planned and made, and they're going to use it in an evil manner, all right? Let's get that in the NLT. Verse 1. O Lord, why do you stand so far away? Why do you hide when I am in trouble? The wicked arrogantly hunt down the poor. Let them be caught in the evil they plan for others. For they brag about their evil desires. They praise the greedy and curse the Lord. So I remember saying this as well at camp, or when I did the lesson with the brother last night. This nigga said soon there won't be any need for it. There'll be an AI God, right? They're trying to do everything they can to make themselves and uphold themselves as God, perform all these different miracles and whatnot, and that's going into the MOTB. Completely remove the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Right, complete wickedness. Like I said, I was going to pull up something about the false prophet. You know what I'm saying? It says in the scriptures, man. Hey, I'm not going to say that. I can't exactly remember where that is. I don't want to misquote. Matthew 24:24. For there shall arise false Christ, false Mashiachs, and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Right? So we see the things that Esau them doing throughout the world. It don't have to be just this. Everything that they're doing, man. Everything that they've been plotting. We see it. And the next verse I'm about to pull up is going to tie into that as well. We see the things that they plot, you know what I'm saying, the things that they imagine in their bed. All the wickedness. More and more, Esau them gonna get exposed. More and more people gonna see how wicked these devils are. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11, and this is the last precept I got to pull out. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So let's get that word Satan real quick, because typically it means adversary. Adversary, one who opposes another in purpose. So we know our adversary is Esau. You know, those are our enemies. From the womb, man. From the womb. Whether you like it or not. It says in the scriptures, we've been warned since the womb. And it also says, what was that, Romans chapter 6? Oh, no, Romans chapter 9. The Lord gave us the blessing. He told Rebecca when Jacob and Esau was in the womb, the elder shall serve the younger. Or if we paraphrase, he told her who was going to get the birthright. But then you have people who say, oh, Jacob deceived Esau. He deceived Esau and stole the birthright. Well, if you would learn, you would know that the Lord set it up for it to play out that way, man. But slow bellies, man. And we're familiar with his evil schemes, man. So ultimately, hey. Actually, let me get Revelation 12:12 and close. These devils know that their time is running out. Like I read in Psalm 49. I believe that's 49. I think they dwelling place is going to go on forever, but they're going to perish like the beast. They trying to heal their deadly wound again. And they know they coming down. And they think this is going to be the way that they revive their kingdom. Through this new world order, through this digital world that we're going into. So, therefore, rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So, they know. These devils know that their kingdom is coming to an end, man. They know. I just seen an article, which I haven't gotten to read yet. People are talking about the shit that Donald Trump been on it through his first month in office. There's division in this country, and we know that a house divided against itself cannot stand. So all types of things that's going on in this country that people don't want to talk about. So, hey, man. We just have to keep doing what we're doing. Keep serving Yahweh Shem Shah. And just wait for shit to pop off. Right? So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to those out there listening and watching. Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Harakakwa. Double blessings and honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone once again, who taught us this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah. And until next time, I say Shalom, Israel. Shalom. And always remember, man, every day that go by is one day closer to the kingdom. One day closer to shit hitting the fan. Every day. So, just got to endure to the end. Like I always say, endure to the end, endure to the end, and endure to the end. Shabbat Shalom.